Welcome back everybody to another dividends video. In today's video, we're going to go over DIVO and kind of what they do. So with that being said, I want to jump right into this video because we got a lot to cover. I've been getting dirty money. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'm putting out at least one video a week, giving you guys absolutely free content that's gonna help you guys, whether it's long-term, short-term, just in finance and everything like that. So with that being said, let's jump back to the video. This one basically, DIVO is another monthly dividend provider. Is you're going to get a monthly dividend every single month. So first thing I like to dive into, of course, is their dividend history. You know, you're going to get to see their overall price, so $35.59. Market's been closed for 23 minutes, so that's actually going to be the final price for today. And you're going to see this one's a little bit different. So it's kind of like a QYLD when it comes down to its dividend. So they not only do really good stocks that have good dividend income and good dividend growth as well out of very good companies, but they're also doing a covered call strategy like QILD, but they're not doing indexes. They're doing they're not doing indexes, they are doing individual stocks, and we'll kind of dive into that here in just a little bit. But this one you're going to see, so they're consistently probably around that 13 to 15 cents. There is one that was a little bit lower at 10 cents. I think I saw it just a few seconds ago. But anyways, yeah, right here. There's one for 10 cents, almost 11 cents, but $35. And and we're going to talk about the big thing, but I do want to kind of point out this one as well has some it has been giving us some special dividends as well here on this one. So now you're obviously going to see So on this one, I'm not going to say this is absolutely the best stock out there in the world. I do actually like this one. Somebody left a comment on one of my other videos for a review of this one. I like this one. I'm not going to lie. I do like this one. Now, another thing that really makes me like this one is not only, because again, you get a lot of these charts that when you pop them up, it's going to be year to date, especially on Seeking Alpha. And you can see, of course, it's went up this year. Everything pretty much has. But the other thing I like to see is since its inception in 2017, is it's consistently went up. Now, of course, you had your COVID and all of that, but it's consistently went back up. Now, again, this is the only time it really fell. In 2018, it did really well consistently. But again, we've had really good markets. So, of course, if something happens like '08 or COVID happens again, you're going to get that fall in the stock price. That's going to happen no matter what. Now, this is where we're going to get down to this. So this is actually a really key part of this business or this ETF structure. So you're going to get a lot of these. I'd rather you guys can look over this all on your own, see the percentages and everything. But what I like here is, and this is how you're going to get that capital appreciation and the dividend. And that's the big thing for me. Because I do like stocks that are going to appreciate rather than just absolutely sit still and only give me my dividend return, which I'm okay with, getting a 10% dividend return, but I also like to have, some appreciation. I don't want my value to go down in it. So Microsoft, Apple, McDonald's, Chevron, Visa, Johnson & Johnson, Honeywell, Goldman Sachs, United Health Group, all these stocks. Now, again, these are just 10 of the top holdings. They're not all of them, but these are all very good holdings. And again, you're getting that income from a covered call strategy using that, plus the actual regular dividend. So what happens is they probably get all these are quarterly dividends. You're going to get your dividend every quarter, basically from these, and then they hold that money or save that money. Plus, they give you the money from the actual covered calls that you're making money on. So that's where this is going to fluctuate, really. So it looks like 10 cents is about the lowest I've seen. I do like that it's been consistent here. So that always leads me to feel better about it. Excuse me. So the big thing that we always like to test here, and again, I've showed you guys how to do this and where we're starting with it. It's $1,000, $500 a month, monthly contribution, because that's the average car payment a month. So SPY, PTY, or DIVO here. So again, we compare everything to the S&P 500. That's what everybody else compares to as well. So SPY overall does pretty well from the inception of 2017 of DIVO. And you're going to see, again, these are actually really, really tight together. I mean, you're all within $5,000. So, I mean, you can't really complain about either one of them. Now, again, when it comes down to it, though, is the income. Because obviously the annual return, SPY is going to do better in a couple of these just because it is SPY, the S&P 500. But it's not going to give you that dividend income. It's not going to give you that compounding effect either, except for quarterly. So monthly income, PTY is still obviously the winner out of all of these, but you're also getting the DIVO here of you're about I'd say $1,500. We'll round down on that one on DIVO, $1,500, which is a pretty significant amount compared to SPY, which, I mean, if you're at SPY, you're making less than $500 a year with 50 grand, which is awful for a dividend. I mean, absolutely awful for a dividend. You're literally banking all on growth. But again, I like to have the dividend. So, if I want to quit dividend reinvesting and I just want to keep putting my monthly thing in, then I can, pull some money out of it and put it towards other things, maybe another investment, things like that. So, these are things that you all need to look at. You guys can see my settings here, see where we're overall at, see our max drawdown. The worst year is SPY is negative 4.5%, so negative 4.5%. PTY's worst year was 2.55%, and then DIVO's worst year was negative 3.18%. So its downside risk was less than SPY, which actually does make me feel quite a bit better. But again, when we're looking at this, I like this overall, and this is the main reason why I did this video, because you don't see a lot of these that consistently go up, and that's something I really like about DIVO, is the consistency of still continuing to grow. Now, did the S&P 500 outperform it? Yes, technically it did, and it will outperform PTY as well. This isn't money that I'm trying to absolutely outperform PTY. I'm doing it for monthly income, first of all, because I don't know about you guys, but they don't allow me to pay my bills quarterly. If you do, good for you, it'll all work out. But when I go to retire and everything, I like the monthly income. I prefer weekly, but again, we did the review on the weekly stock. It's not worth investing in my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. Just remember that. But you're able to look at all these, know where your income is. You have a rough estimate. I always estimate the worst. So if I was doing this for myself and going to calculate my income for this, if I was going to put, say, $250,000 into this, I would not be calculating the top, 15 cents every single month. I would be looking more towards probably the 12 cents, or I'd probably average it at around 12. I'd probably say 12 cents every single month. 12 or 13 cents every single month has been consistent. And that's where I would average. If I get more, that's absolutely great. If I get less, I get it. But what I do like about this is they are very diversified, and they go over that. There's a video on YouTube if you look up DIVO, where the guy that basically runs everything goes over the holdings and understands everything. I can actually link that below. But they go over everything and why it is, why they will not go into certain sectors too much, why they will move into different sectors, and how they diversify your money, which I think is very, very intelligent, and I like diversification. That's why I'm always looking for these new monthly stocks and things that have proven to work. So I do like DIVO. I will be adding some of this stock. Again, DIVO is the ticker, amplified ETF. So this is an ETF. You can buy it on Robinhood, as far as I know. Go on ahead, take a look at it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. I will dig into it and see if I can find your answer. Thank you guys for the watching, and I will